Good evening. This is Mornings with Michael in the evening. Um, and quite a reversal today. First, we'll take a look at the heat map or the chill map after today. Mornings with Michael is brought to you for informational and educational purposes only. So here we go. All the tech was down hard. Video, which was up after hours, big yesterday, only up 0.10%. So quite a pullback there. And there was a few and far between that were doing well yesterday. So David Ryan of Investors Business Daily said the NASDAQ has hit its high for the year. Well, let's just take a look at this and let's go to the news first. Dollar Tree, DLTR, quarter two EPS 91 cents versus estimate 87 cents. GES, GES shares rise 10%, quarter two adjusted EPS 72 cents versus estimate 40 cents. Estee Lauder, EL, downgraded to market perform at Bernstein. And Williams Sonoma, WSM, upgraded to neutral from underperform at Bank of America. Energy, Industrials and Materials, Boeing, BA, shares slip after its supplier Spirit Aerosystems, SPR, acknowledged a quality issue impacting some 737 models. Australia's Qantas Airways announced an order for 24 wide-body aircraft, the final piece of the company's jet fleet renewal program. U.S. Steel X shares slipped after S-Mark said late yesterday it's no longer pursuing a takeover. Cleveland citing union support for a rival bid from Cleveland Cliffs, CLF. Unify, UFI, quarter four adjusted EPS 1.7 million versus estimate 2.099 million. Oh my goodness, what a miss. Financials, Raymond James Financials, RJF, said financial assets under management as of July 31st is 204.6 billion. RLI Corporation, RLI ticker symbol, announced estimated range of pre-tax net catastrophe losses from Hawaiian wildfires at 65 million to 75 million. Prudential, PRU, upgraded to strong buy from market performance Raymond James. On the healthcare, Ginkgo Bioworks, DNA is a ticker symbol, files to sell 5.28 million shares of Class A common stock for holders. Mirati Therapeutics, MRTX, announces departure of Chief Financial Officer Lori Seltzer. Technology, Media, and Telecom, NVIDIA shares were up after hours on a beat and raise, but as we said, they retracted quite a bit. Autodesk, ADSK, quarter two EPS $91 versus estimate $1.73. NetApp, NTAP, quarter one adjusted EPS $1.15 versus estimate $1.07. Snowflake, SNOW, quarter two EPS 22 cents versus 10-cent estimate. Splunk, SPLNK, they were up. Quarter two adjusted EPS 71 cents versus estimate 45 cents. Avia Networks, AVNW, quarter two adjusted EPS 87 cents versus estimate 86 cents. UMA, OOMA, quarter two adjusted EPS 14 cents versus estimate of 14 cents. Weibo, WB, quarter two EPS 53 cents versus estimate 51 cents. And finally, Zuora, ZUO, ticker symbol, quarter two adjusted EPS 7 cents versus estimate of 3 cents. So the stakes rise for Powell's speech as the market suffers an ugly reversal. If you don't want to risk having an ugly reversal, see if I can bring this up here. I have some trouble getting this file to open. Once again, share our annuity screen. This is the best way to avoid these ugly reversals in the market. Have an annuity that steps up, steps up, steps up, whereas the indexes can fall, and overall the annuity will beat the index investing by about 5%. So that's that, and let's go to our charts. This is Belite Bio. It continues to surge. I've been bringing this to you for a while. Let's draw the line over here. See, it's really broken out. Continues to get buying volume. Just amazing. And the other one, the LSI, just remains kind of flat and kind of selling off, lethargic. So let's go look at our screen, see what happened today. The dollar bounced strongly higher after selling off, falling to its 10-day moving average. Got some pretty good volume, not as much as the selling volume, but that's the story there. Look at gold. Gold retracing. Not too bad considering the move on the dollar. Silver had gapped up yesterday and it's pulling back. We'll see if it fills this gap or not. The 10-year bond bounces back, putting pressures on stocks. And the 20-year bounces back as well. We'll see if that can continue or what the story is. Look at the VIX volatility index. Wow. Look at that bounce. Huge bounce, bouncing off of the 20-day moving average, rising above the 10-day. S&P 500, which is reversely correlated, falls quite a bit here. This is a danger sign. Volume is increasing on the sell. Take a look at RSP, equal weighted S&P 500. Yeah, this is just as bad. Volume wasn't quite as strong on the equal weighted S&P 500. David Ryan, as I said earlier, is saying that this is a high watermark for the NASDAQ for the year. We'll see if he is correct. He's got 40 to 50 years of investing Behind him has been a 3-time investing champion. So we got to take what he says with significant impact. IWM falling as well. Rise in volume. And Dow Jones, our laggard, falls strongly as well, and huge volume over here. XLC falling pretty hard. See, take a look at Google, which was a start in this, and tried to go higher today and then sold off. Meta selling off as well. Volume is kind of muted, which is a positive. Biotech. Besides Belite Bio taking a turn, the other bio selling off as well. Semiconductor, the pullback NVIDIA sells off pretty hard. Look at this volume. Rising volume 2 out of 3 days. That doesn't really bode well for the market. I moved most everything to bonds a couple of days ago. Yesterday I thought I was wrong. But today looks like I was smarter than I thought I was. Building materials falls, but kind of holds into a range below the 200-day. As we've said before, nothing really good happens under the 200-day. We'll continue to watch that. Metals and mining falling, with bonds bouncing back, and housing stock as well. Nothing really looks good today. So that's the story there. Let's see if we can find anything that was moving up with professional buyers today. But Splunk, they were in the news. There is monster buying in Splunk, it looks like. Their earnings are up 689%. That'll get your attention. Just incredible buying here. Next gen moving up. Got all these pop-ups annoying me from email coming in. So next gen is up 3.6%. Pretty good volume on the buying. Follow through on yesterday. Healthcare range of software services, analytics, and solutions. Chinese company brokerage tried to move higher and then sold off pretty strong. They had earnings up 78%. This was not as much as people had expected. Pretty big volume, but it looks like there was more selling once it got up to this high. And our Kazakhstan company is in the news again. Freedom Holding up 1.8%. Huge buying on people buying in this stock. And let's see what our people are moving out of. TriNet Group huge volume, not much movement. This is actually a positive. Buying and selling was pretty even. Advanced Auto Parts down 2.2%, negative EPS of 62%, a 13% surprise. Dollar Tree, big gap down, negative earnings of 43%, down nearly 13%. It's like Burlingame Stores down about 9%. Earnings came in at 71% increase, the earnings surprise of 34%, but there must have been something on the conference call that did not please people. In tech, Heritage Crystal Clean here in Hayward had popped up yesterday. Looks like we got a little bit of a sell-off today, but there must have been a lot of buying because it has not moved much. Spirit Aerosystems. This was in the news with Boeing, off of 13%. Pretty huge volume here on the news on quality control, I believe it is. GRH. Irish manufacturer of cement, asphalt. Sold off, but actually bounced back pretty strong. Considering the high volume here, the trend isn't your friend, that's for sure. It's kind of like the NASDAQ. It's looks like it's hit its high and it continues to pull back. 5 below, gapping down, going even further below. 6.4%, huge volume, earnings in 6 days. And the final one, Fabrinet, move on their earnings. Some people taking their profits down 2.5%. So that's our news for today. It's a pretty tough day in the market. Big reversal from after hours yesterday. Even our food that tried to recover is selling off. Kava Group. Kura Sushi actually holding up a lot better than Kava. Had a rise in down volume, but doesn't look too bad. First Watch was up yesterday, pulling back a little bit, but not too bad considering volume was lower than yesterday. So these are our top restaurants that we're watching. This is what we call a cup with a handle here, broke out with the cup of handle, and it's got some pressure selling. Good news is the selling has stayed muted. We'll just have to continue to watch this to see if it can trend up again. But remember that 8 out of 10 stocks follow the overall market, and the pressure of the overall market is causing a lot of risk right now. That is our report for today. This is Mornings with Michael for informational, educational purposes only. We'll be back tomorrow, Friday, to close out the week. Hope everybody continues working on your goals and your activities. And if you have any financial goals you have questions with, feel free to reach out to us. And it's not what the market or outsiders is doing, is what you're doing. And remember, the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. In the meantime, have a great day.